Yogi Adityanath government claims that it has controlled the crime in Uttar Pradesh. It has eliminated all the mafia. There on the CM portal there is a special section where you can file complaint against land mafia. But a case has come to light in Hardoi district near a Nagar Panchayat called Kursat. There's a village, Gram Sabha called Kursat Buzurg Dehat. There's a man here of feudal tendencies whose name is Rajendra Avasthi. He is also known as Bade Bhaiya. Now it has come to light that this man has been encroaching upon the land, the title of which belongs to 120 people. Most of them are scheduled castes and other backward classes. There are some upper caste people also who are poor. So they got these pieces of land from the Gram Sabha. Some of them got their land. I met a lady yesterday who was telling me that she got her land patta, that is the title of the land, when Indira Gandhi was the Prime Minister. So it is a case of more than 50-55 years back that some 20 families or about 20-25 families have got pieces of land from the Gram Sabha, 4 or 5 decades back, and then there are 101 families who have got their land titles in 2004. I met the Gram Pradhan, Mr. Ram Singh, who had given out these pattas. But the important point is that in spite of having these people being given land pattas, there is one land mafia, Bade Bhaiya, Rajendra Avasthi, who is illegally encroaching upon all this land, and he had the audacity to go to the court and file a case saying that all this land belongs to his aunt. And he did not have any paper to prove his claim. Therefore, his petition was rejected by the ADM court in Hardoi district. Now he has appealed to the Commissioner Lucknow, but without any paper, this man is cultivating over 80 acres of land belonging to 120 families, and the Yogi Adityanath government claims that UP has been rid of land mafia and all criminal activities. Now this man and another man who is the MLA from this area, Mallawa, Bilgram Mallawa seat, assembly seat, Ashish Singh Ashu. He was a student leader at the Lucknow University. He is now a second time MLA. He encroached upon a property of a retired principal of an inter college, Vindhyavasini Inter College, whose name is Liaquat Ali. He is a Muslim. Now Ashish Singh Ashu encroached upon the property of Liaquat Ali and opened his MLA office there, the local MLA, the field MLA office. This was his main office in the field. He was operating from there. Until last year, when a local activist belonging to the Socialist Party, who also contested against Ashish Singh Ashu in the assembly elections, the one before the last one, he raised this issue in a press conference at Hardoi, and then Ashish Singh Ashu withdrew his holdings and the banners and everything that was put outside this office. But the possession of this piece of property is still with the MLA. He is not willing to give it up, and these people who are encroaching upon other people's properties are working in tandem. They are there's a nexus of these land mafia, and they are putting pressure on the administration that no action should be taken against them, even though complaint has been made at the highest level. We have given complaint to the police, we have given complaint to the leader of opposition in the Vidhan Sabha, but is still the MLA is not willing to vacate the house of Liaquat Ali in Mallawa. And this other man, Rajendra Avasthi, who recently is seen in a picture with the MLA at some kind of celebration, has for 20 years for 101 people and for more than 40-50 years for 25 families, he has not allowed them to cultivate their land and has been using the income from this agriculture to fight the case in the court. Whereas the people who are actually the owner of these land have no resources to pursue legal cases. They are mostly from a very weak social and economic background, and they do not have the resources to take on the powerful and the criminal kind of elements in this area. But fortunately, now people are organized. They have become part of the Socialist Party, and the Socialist Party is raising this issue. We have spoken to all the officials from Lucknow to Hardoi who are responsible for revenue matters, who are responsible for law and order, and now the process of measurement of land to find out where the land is which belongs to all these people, which is in the possession of Rajendra Avasthi, so that this land can be measured and given to their right owners. This process has begun, and so far from the land titles of more than 40-50 years back, about 10 people in 2 days, the Lekhpal, who is the lowest level revenue official, has measured their land and he has given them possession. Even though not on paper yet, the land belongs to them on paper, but he has not given the possession of the land on paper, but he has told them to take possession of their land and start cultivating. The land mafia who was encroaching upon this piece of land, these pieces of land, has realized that now he has lost the case in the court, and therefore is not coming out openly against this process of measurement of land and handing it over to the right owners. But we are not sure whether he will not create any obstacle in this process, and therefore we are taking all precautions. We have informed all the authorities, and we hope that the Yogi Adityanath government, which claims that it has controlled crime, it has eliminated land mafia, will look at its own people, who are associated with Bharatiya Janata Party and who are indulging in these kind of activities, encroaching upon other people's property and getting away just because they are associated with the ruling party. No official, and including the press, they have the courage to take any action against any elected member of the ruling party or against the government. So the press is not willing to cover all this, but fortunately, because people are united, and in a democracy, ultimately it is the people powers which matter. So the people have united, people have come out, they went with a procession with the flags of Socialist Party in their hand. They went to these pieces of land and they have started claiming their land, and hopefully this process will be completed peacefully and everybody will be able to get their land, which they should have got some 20 or 40, 50 years back, and they would have become prosperous if they had this piece of land and were allowed to cultivate it. But we hope this process will be completed peacefully, and the Yogi Adityanath government and his administration in Hardoi will cooperate with this process and will hand over the land to the right owners of these pieces of land, and will prevent the mafia from doing anything to obstruct this process, and in fact should take an action against this mafia and compensate the people for all these years that they have not been allowed to cultivate their land. Thank you.